Time flows in contradictions since the invasion. There's an unexpected slowness in the aftermath of an impossible victory. A languid sweetness of air, tasted by the hapless victor. And yet, I also feel the turning of change, and the accumulated minutiae that falls to the survivors. Corpses to be burned, fortifications to be rebuilt, neophytes to be blooded. Regardless of our losses, we are the angels of death, and we are always prepared for war. Not that these are concerns for the fledgling Primaris right now. Balfora is an unforgiving tutor. Dante says that you are blood angels. Prove it! Show me!
Battle line squad ready. Death to the Xenos swarm. Your orders. Moving. Always ready, always vigilant! Crush the enemies of the Imperium!
There can only be victory. My fury will be fast. With haste.
To the sky, brothers! Yes! Push them back! We fight and we die for the Imperium. Affirmative. Engaging the enemy. Open fire! Close combat support! Battle line squad ready.
On my honor.
Death to the Xenos swarm. Thin their numbers. They will not overwhelm us.
On Balfora I was born, and should the Emperor will it, on Balfora I will die. You will fall before me.
We fight and we die for the Imperium. Moving. Affirmative. Battle line squad ready. Your orders. Heavy fire support. For Sanguinius! For the Emperor! Battle line squad ready. With strength! Open fire! Assault Marines ready! Affirmative. We fight and we die for the Imperium. They will regret coming this close.
You can fight. I'll give you that. I don't know yet if you truly are scions of Sanguinius, or just some ruse of the Archmagos. Battle will decide. It always does.
In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. People are born, they live, they suffer, and die. Rarely of natural causes. Days prior to the fall of Cadia, Dante faced his greatest challenge. High Fleet Leviathan had broken through the Krypton shield, and the Tyranids bore directly for the sacred homeworld of the Blood Angels, Baal. Sons of Sanguinius rallied from the far corners of the galaxy. Complete strangers died side by side as brothers. Yet even this unprecedented congregation could not hold back the Great Devourer. In their darkest moment, the Blood Angels gathered around Lord Commander Dante. A last stand. They gave themselves to the Red Thirst and stood in defiance of the alien. Not for survival, for the chapter was doomed, but for the honor of their sire, the great Angel Sanguinius. And then, pandemonium, the Cicatrix Maledictum opened and tore the galaxy in two. Time stretched, contorted. Demons of Khorne poured across the moon of Baal Primus, tearing at Xenos and Marines alike. Havoc reigned. But just as quickly as it appeared, the Cicatrix Maledictum contracted. It took with it both the demons and vast swathes of High Fleet Leviathan. In their place, the Indomitus Crusade appeared, helmed by the avenging sun himself, Primarch Robute Guilliman. The blessed Primarch didn't just bring relief to Baal. He brought with him the Primaris Space Marines, thousands bearing the mark of the Blood Drop. The Primaris were larger, stronger, more resilient than their firstborn brethren. But to the Blood Angels, they represented a different kind of salvation. The promise of these super soldiers was of an improved gene line, more pure and closer to that of Sanguinius. Away from prying ears, Archmagos Call whispered that they showed fewer signs of the flaws that plagued the great angel's blood. No more thirst beating at their hearts. No more armor to be painted black. A semblance of normality has since returned to Baal. The monolithic Indomitus Crusade prepares to leave. Commander Dante, now Lord Regent of half of the Imperium, works to heal his chapter and Baal of the trauma suffered at the hands of Leviathan. And on the moon Baal Secundus, Sergeant Carlion hurries to the aid of a sanguinary priest.
Always ready, always vigilant!
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Victory for the Bloodblades! Victory for Skyfall! The promise of battle makes his Primaris restless, eager. It is my duty to assess their potential here on the Salsa.
Sergeant, with the relay offline, I was afraid only the Xenos had heard my calls for backup. Make haste. My reductor still has work to do.
As you say, brother. The blood...
We are the walls! We are the guns!
Sanguinius watches over us. The promise of battle...
Sergeant, with the relay offline, I was afraid only the Xenos had heard my calls for backup. Make haste. My reductor still has work to do.
As you say, brother. The Bloodblades of the Eighth are ever eager to serve the sanguinary priesthood.
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
I go where I am needed. My chainsword thirsts for their blood.
Heavy fire support! With strength! Open fire!
We fight and we die for the Imperium. Engaging the enemy.
We are the Bloodblades of Skyfall.
Moving.
Always ready, always vigilant.
Your orders.
Sanguinius watches over us. On my honor. You will fall before me.
Yes.
We fight and we die for the Imperium. Your orders.
Overwatch. They shall not pass. More targets are coming.
When the day is darkest, we prevail through control.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Heavy fire support. Roger that.
Battle line squad ready.
Thin their numbers. They will not overwhelm us.
Affirmative.
On our way.
Your orders. Death to the Xenos swarm.
We are the walls. We are the guns.
Their death is our only option.
The blood is strong. Do not falter. Taking fire!
Close combat support. Crush them! Ugh.
There can only be victory. You will fall before me.
Battle line squad ready.
Heavy fire support.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins.
Death to the Xenos swarm.
Open fire!
We are the sons of Sanguinius. Engaging the enemy.
Forward!
Battle line squad ready. For the Emperor. Your orders.
Under fire!
Contempt is my armor.
Ready to strike!
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
I am ready to help.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
We are the walls! We are the guns!
Sanguinius watches over us.
When the day is darkest, we prevail through control.
I await their mistake.
With strength!
Look past their haze, brothers. Your orders.
For Sanguinius!
We fight and we die for the Imperium. We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Moving! Always ready! Always vigilant!
They will fear to tread close. Of course.
We are the lords of the assault doctrine!
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Ready to strike! Forward!
I await their mistake.
The blood waits. My duty is service.
Thin their numbers, they will not overwhelm us! Always ready, always vigilant!
For the Emperor! Battle line squad ready.
Ready to strike!
the sons of Sanguinius.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
We fight and we die for the Imperium. Overwatch.
I go where I am needed.
Affirmative.
We are the walls. We are the guns. Roger that. Roger that.
On my honor.
Thin their numbers. They will not overwhelm us.
Taking fire!
I am ready to help. That is the last of the protenoids that I can gather here. Your assistance has been noted, Sergeant.
Affirmative.
To the sky, brothers! We are the Bloodblades of Skyfall. Heavy fire support!
Your orders.
Ready to strike!
On Balfora I was born, and should the Emperor will it, on Balfora I will die.
Always ready, always vigilant!
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
We are the walls! We are the guns!
Moving! For the Emperor!
Taking fire! The Swarm has no right to live!
Carleon. Sergeant Carleon of the 8th. This is Matano. Respond, brother.
Captain Matano. You've earned the rank, brother. Use it.
And these council meetings are a swift reminder of how unqualified the title feels. Pray distract me from all this talk of logistics and recovery. Give me your assessment of the Primaris.
They're still courting beautiful Balfora. Plenty of gaunts remain for them to stretch their muscles. They've just finished intervening on behalf of Brother Arturo, in fact.
The priest. I sent him with Pentasio to clear the Xenos pools west of the flats. Where is the sergeant?
Dead, along with his men. Sergeant Pentasio insisted I retreat from the alien pools with the few progenoids I had, right before his own throat was crushed. There was a foul presence among the alien towers.
Show me. Take me to where you left Pentasio to die, priest. You will recover our brother's remaining gene seed, despite what...
Always ready, always vigilant!
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter.
It is regrettable that Brother Arturo presented himself from a position of weakness. That is far different than how a blood angel is typically introduced to the sanguinary priesthood. I must hope the first impression is not lasting on these Primaris. In fairness, Brother Arturo's disregard of our new brothers does himself no justice either. He overlooks their potential and sees only vat-grown test subjects with no worldly experience. I understand the root of the priest's skepticism. A century ago, I also would not have claimed any brother who had not supped from the blood chalices. But a century ago, I would not have believed that I would see us rescued from the brink of extinction. By Primarch Gilliman, no less. Brother Arturo's concern is that I would throw us headlong into death as some sort of penance for this guilt that weighs me. I am honor-bound to avenge my company, brother. but I know that we must act pragmatically. Pentasio had the skill and experience of a dozen full-blooded assault marines with him when he was bested. We will take this opportunity to retrace Brother Eitur.
These scattered remains have little left to recover. I doubt there is much here I can harvest.
This is more than mere execution. The alien will suffer for this butchery.
We are just and righteous before the eyes of the Emperor! My chainsword thirsts for their blood.
We are the lords of the assault doctrine. Open fire! With strength.
Battle line squad ready.
Heavy fire support. Thin their numbers. They will not overwhelm us.
You will fall before me.
For the Emperor.
Yes.
Your orders.
Forward!
Of course.
We are the Bloodblades of Skyfall. Ready to strike.
Sergeant, Captain Matano said we could find you here. We've been sent to help with your recovery.
The aid is welcome. I do not wish to needlessly add to the bodies here.
Always ready, always vigilant. With speed. Lining up anti-swarm firing solution. Ready for recon.
Battle line squad ready.
Open fire!
Affirmative. Death to the Xenos swarm.
Ready to strike.
Your orders. For the Emperor.
The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins. whatever the angel requires.
With strength. Always ready, always vigilant. We are the walls, we are the guns. Always ready, always vigilant.
I await their mistake.
I hear something.
More targets are coming.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
Landspeeder crew awaiting orders.
We fight and we die for the Imperium. We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Crush the enemies of the Imperium! Heavy fire support!
Victory for the Bloodblades! Victory for Skyfall! With haste. Sanguinius guides every strike!
Battle line squad ready. Close combat support!
Ready to strike! Closing distance!
To the sky, brothers! On our way! The swarm has no right to live! Taking fire! Under fire! Push them back!
The enemy waits for us.
Taking fire! Taking fire!
Sanguinius watches over us.
Always ready, always vigilant! Forward! Thin their numbers, they will not overwhelm us!
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter. The blood is strong! Do not falter! Seek glory in the angel's name!
Heavy fire support!
Ready for recon. Land speeder crew awaiting orders. Lining up anti-swarm firing solution.
Open fire!
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
There can only be victory.
With strength! Thin their numbers, they will not overwhelm
orders. Moving. Engaging the enemy.
We are the Bloodblades of Skyfall.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Roger that.
I go where I am needed.
Picked up movement on the Auspex.
Under fire!
Victory for the Bloodblades! Victory for Skyfall!
We fight and we die for the Imperium. Your orders. Death to the Xenos swarm. We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Got it. Anti-grav ready.
We are the walls. We are the guns.
Your orders.
With strength.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Ready to strike. Thin their numbers. They will not overwhelm us. Close combat support. They will regret coming this close. More targets are coming.
Sanguinius watches over us.
Need a scout?
Of course.
On my honor.
Affirmative. For the Emperor.
the walls. We are the guns.
My duty is service.
Overwatch.
When the day is darkest, we prevail through control.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
Moving. Forward! For Sanguinius! With speed.
They will fear to tread close.
Mark the bunkers secure. We'll take what we need. The logistician will catalog the rest.
Ready for recon.
I am ready to help.
For the Emperor. Your orders.
Ready to strike. We are the Bloodblades of Skyfall. Always ready, always vigilant.
I hear them out there.
Sanguinius watches over us.
The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins.
With haste.
We are the walls. We are the guns.
Battle line squad ready.
On the move. Got it.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Crush them! By the blood!
My vengeance will be final.
With strength.
Contempt is my armor.
Taking fire!
Under fire!
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter.
Heavy fire support!
Anti-grav ready. Firing on the enemy.
Ready to strike! Moving! Open fire!
You will fall before me. You will fall before me.
I am ready to help.
Forward! Crush the enemies of the Imperium!
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter. The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins.
Your orders.
Heavy fire support!
Need a scout?
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Under fire!
You will need more than that. On Balfour I was born, and should the Emperor will it, on Balfour I will die.
The blood is strong. Do not falter.
Engaging the enemy.
Firing on the enemy. Firing on the enemy.
Thin their numbers. They will not overwhelm us.
My chainsword thirsts for their blood. I go where I am needed.
Their death is our only option.
Battle line squad ready.
Under fire! Landspeeder crew awaiting orders. On the move.
Affirmative.
We are the walls. We are the guns.
You will fall before me.
Always ready. Always vigilant.
The area is secured. As you anticipated, there's little of our brothers here to recover. Pray that Pentasio's gene seed remains undefiled. It is grim work you undertake, priest.
It is not a task that I relish. The scale of our chore makes for comfortless service. In some ways, I'm glad I've been relegated to this moon, where the bodies of our brothers are only stacked by the dozen.
Ranged plasma on your request. Ready for recon.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
On Balfora I was born, and should the Emperor will it, on Balfora I will die.